Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So one second, I'm just gonna turn off my fan so that it's not too loud. But in today's video, we will be doing a 10-year simulation of what would happen if every single team was zero overall. So yeah, here, and we decided, or I decided that I was gonna just do it, and I have 30 custom teams here from LBL Season 2. I thought, you know what? I'm just gonna uh, use these uh, 30 teams instead of the MLB teams. So it'll be like starting a new league from the bottom. Now, the draft is really gonna be the only way to get players, because there's nobody in free agency. There's like auto generated, like simulated, but whatever. So if they want to pick them up, I guess that they could, but yeah. So I think we're just gonna be no, we're just gonna be let's be Baltimore. Um, we're not gonna be in control of anything. So auto manage all this. All right. So just for proof here, there's Joe Smith. Very bottom. Well, there's a bunch of Joe Smiths. So as you can see, it's kind of funny. I got wander for going here, but actually, it's not funny. It's not funny at all. Not funny. But as you can see, every single team is a zero overall. So yeah, and as I said, if you go to free agency, which is right here, there is just going to be some auto-generated players there. But if you go down, then there's a bunch more, just Joe randoms. So yeah. Also, I did not make this roster, so whoever made the roster, kudos to you. So shout out to you. Anyways, um, yeah. Let's get into the first season. All right, so let's take a look at the All Stars here. We got Joe Smith, Joe Smith, Joe Random, Joe Smith. There we go. Just a bunch of Joe Randoms, Joe Smith. So bullpen, bunch of Joe Randoms, closers, got a bunch of Joe Randoms, catching. Oh, we got some Joe Randoms in here. First base. Ooh, look at this Joe Random. He's got 8 home runs. Big power bat. Uh, this guy got 10. He's batting 339. Second, third, shortstop, left field, center field, right field. But anyways, it is the draft. Um, this guy probably could. Actually, I'm not gonna say probably. He could be generational. Same with this pitcher, but the the Bandits don't like any of these guys skated. So this looks like it could be a good draft if everybody's potential is correct, like in that area. It could be a good draft. So with the first overall pick, some of the long hair. It could have been that pitcher. Tim Russell, a pitcher. Um, Second, another guy with longer hair. Um, Derek Brigoni, first baseman. The third, I think this is a right fielder. I think it was a right fielder. Oh no, Bobby Abreu. Bro. Abreu. I don't know, but uh, Robbie. So, Bobby Mock. Oh, what a name. Then Roger Correa. This guy, he's the pitcher. He looks good. Daniel Knopf fell all the way down to 10. So we're just gonna see the rest of the draft. Yeah. All right. So looking at the draft, Jamie Marmolejo, and then they took Carlos Marmolejo. So yeah, we're just gonna be going over the big picks. Alfred Julio. Ooh, not a very good pick. Roger Correa. Ooh, this was the pitcher. Not as great as I thought he'd be. He's a decent overall though. So Tim Russell. This is the guy. I think he went third or second. Maybe he went first. No, he would have got first. Or he did go first. Oh no. Walter Sato. Oh, well, that's just lovely for the Kings. Keith Williams, Bobby Mock. This guy went fourth. Ward Conrad. Interesting name. Jason Stevens. Ryan Harrison. They're not really signing them. Roberto Brito. Uh, here's Brigoni. Here's Daniel Nah. He fought all the way at 9. Val Anderson was up there also. Oh, here's that a bro guy. Billy O'Keefe. And then, alright, so the best pick was probably this guy, Walter Sato. He's a little bit older though, but they had a good draft. Lots of green. So we're gonna go into the standings here. The Clowns were good. They were just really odd even. I don't think. Yeah, there's no teams that really took over. The Clowns were good though. For uh, the awards, Joe Smith. What a season! Over 200 strikeouts. Um, so Joe Random, another reliever, and then there's Joe Random, 16 home runs, 137 RBIs. I think, yeah. 104 walks. The walks should be way up because, yeah, about a 324. All right, and then no pitchers on this side, though. Just these two Joe Randoms. And then this Joe Random, who actually probably, and the home runs were not. Joe Smith won it on this side. And then Joe Random. Batting title went to Joe Random. Batting title to Joe Random. Reliever. What? All right. There's literally relief pitchers. How did nobody qualify? Maybe they just have starters going the whole game? And who knows? Joe Random, one rookie of the year. Joe Smith. Jeez, Joe Smith. It's had a really good season. What's his WAR? 1.9. He had 9 decimals. He had 971. Alright, well, let's get into the next. Oh, we guess who went the World Series, right? The Yellow Jackets have defeated the Express. I want to see, were they like all game sevens? Not really, actually. There's actually a couple sweeps. So, yeah. So let's get into the next season where there's actually decent overall players. So if you look here in free agency, there's actually quite a bit of like good, like this guy Walter Sato. Why they just let them all go to free agency? Like the whole draft class is just in free agency. Like Daniel Nah, Ben Aguilar. It's actually a decently overall. Did they? I mean, yeah, like they. I guess Alfredo Julio. They're all like A though, triple A. I guess they were just like drafted. So nobody's offering them any contracts, which is weird. Um, so there's quite a bit of talent going to waste. But anyways, I think most of the teams did get theirs. Francisco Alvarez did get. I mean, they do like they have Robbie Abro, and he'll be. They have Daniel Wales, so it's just weird. Maybe they'll sign them like in the season. All right, well, I found out what the problem was. It's that everybody's roster is full. So until this upcoming year, though, since all these guys should be retiring soon, it should be the drafts. Like these first like 2 drafts might the players might not play. The So there's actually some players. 0.47 ERA for Julio here. So, anyways, second year draft. Um, we're not going to be. All right. Well, do we have the first overall pick? Or well, does this team have the first overall pick? Really, is what I mean. Oh, they do. No. So we're trying to sim the rest of the draft. So they took Carlos Cordero first pick, and then it was Omri Camacho. We got Tony Comstock. We got Lionel McGinnis, Esteban Villegas, Mike Azzopardi, Freddie Brown, Mark Turner, Dwayne Tenney, and JJ Ness. That is the top. I'm just gonna. All right, so looking at the draft, Carlos Cordero, what I took 98 overall. He's really just gonna be like a leadoff hitter, good speed, all right stealing, good contact, not great power though. Ooh, Vern Altman. And he's a 75 overall to start. This guy could be a good closer. He doesn't throw very hard, but he still could be a good closer. Omri Camacho, Joaquin Val, Dwayne Tenney, Lionel McGinnis, uh, JJ Ness, 93 for Tommy Comstock. So, geez, pretty good draft. Uh, Mike Azzopardi, Mark Frazier. Yeah, Mark Turner. Very good draft. Class, at least. Um, so, yeah, we're the Bandits are actually the best team in the division. All right, so year two has come to an end. Do we have any 80 overalls yet? Almost. Alfredo Julio. Um, it's almost there. Fernando Avalos is also almost there. Uh, Steven Salgado. These are all pitchers. So they're, oh my, 153 RB. I just realized some of the hitting seasons that they're gonna be because that guy Manuel. Oh my god, what a name! I'm screenshotting that. Manuel. Oh my. Um, apart from those ones, I don't think there's not very many yet. So let's take a look at the awards. TJ Moore, oh one. So they're all pitchers. Um, so yeah, TJ Moore gets it with his 268 strikeouts. And over here we got Willie Amonte, who went with 305. Is that a record? No, can't be. Because didn't one round get like 390 or something? It's like that. Cy Young is to Willie Amonte. Batting title, uh, Ernesto Perez, and then, geez, Jacob Garcia batted 409. Um, all right, reliever. There's actually a reliever of the year this year. That's for Roger Belito. Rookie of the year, T.J. Moore. Hank Aaron goes to Jacob Garcia, pretty much just for batting 209. And then Tony Walker, third baseman, was also up there with 36 bombs, 143. How do you manage to get 6 home runs but 88 RBIs? They probably had him better clean up. And then Ernesto Perez, Brian Shin, and then Samuel Hidalgo. This probably had the most RBIs in the league, 153. Um, let's just take a look here. Hits was Jacob Garcia. At bat, doubles was Jacob Garcia. What's his speed? 71 speed. Triples was Tony Walker. Home runs was Tony Walker by. Yeah, so him and Hidalgo. Hidalgo. RBI, yeah. That was a interesting second year, but see who was going to win the World Series last year was, I don't know who was it. I kind of forget. The Bald Eagles, New Mexico wins it. So the free agents are like the exact same, and every single team almost is like completely full of players. So there's a good chance we'll see some of these top players gone, but like a lot of like these guys, we're probably not going to get signed. So we're here in year three. So still no 80 overalls. It's actually going down in overall a little bit. I'm pretty sure he was at 78. Um, but anyways, their best player's only at 60. That's not looking great. So 77, Alonzo Schneider. So yeah, still no 80 overalls. No, actually, some players did get signed, quite a bit actually. Um, but yeah. Oh, well, I shouldn't say quite a bit. There's still some players that are still like Aguilar is still here. He doesn't look like that bad of a bat. Like he wouldn't be that bad of a pickup for like he's 70 overall just to have him. Like maybe you probably want to put him at DH, but still. So we're here at the draft. Danny Hall projected to go first, then Rodney Kirk, Rob King, Eric McCabe, Dan Lance. So I seen like two or three first basemen just in that first five or six. So with the first pick in the draft, they're gonna select who's the first pick? The Yetis? Rodney Kirk. Why is he wearing a mat, right? Oh no, it's the Astronauts. Las Vegas. Could be generational pitcher. Um Joe Harris, starting pitcher. His alright, so it's gonna be super high overall. Might not super high. He could be like mid 70s probably. Um and then so that would be a good pick just to like start. And they got Rob King, the first baseman. Alright, so looking at the draft, um, Bryce Manuel, never gonna be because Manuel, but Jimmy Lopez, Dan Lance, this guy we've seen, Rob King, the first baseman. Oh my, 81 overall. He's not quite a generational talent, but he's got 95 potential and is an 81 overall. So yeah, Michael Flowers, um, Louis Dawson, the name. Oh, Danny Hall. The third baseman's a generational talent. So the first generational talent we've seen. What pick did he go? I don't think he was in the top three. No, he wasn't. Oh no, has good power. Uh, yeah, he's gonna be good. Where's that guy who's like supposed to be like super hot, bro? Let's see, Rodney Kirk. I think that's no. He went first. Not a bad pick. Uh, maybe it was the first baseman King, whatever his name was. Edgar Fuentes. Uh, Benito Cedeno. Oh, what a name. Joe Harris. He's gonna be. I mean, oh, what a draft though. All right, so we're just gonna take a look at the standings. We had two teams in the AL East alone with 100 plus wins. Uh, and then we had the Bald Eagles who almost did. Then we had the Thunderbirds who won 109. The Conquerors won 107. So yeah, take a look at the awards. Buddy Fitzgerald. And Daniel Nahn, his first year. He was the guy who's, yeah. batted 390. So the Vikings really, even Fernando Avalos, William Monte wins it for the second year in a row. It was all pitchers this year. 307 strikeouts. He had 305 last year's. ERA was worse this year, but still wins the MVP. He's also going to win the Cy Young, and then Fernando Avalos is going to win. Batting title is going to go to Ernesto Perez, then Daniel Nah. Reliever of the year, Bill Hogue, and Ruben Ramirez. Rookie of the year is going to go to Freddie Bryant. Buddy Fitzgerald's not going Rookie of the Year. Really. I mean, I can see why he won it, but like Buddy Fitzgerald was up there for MVP, right? He won MVP. What? How do you not win Rookie? All right. Daniel Nah won Hank Aaron in his first season, and then Kevin Trimble in the other division. So, 82, Alfredo Julio and Alfonso Schneider. Um, so we got there's 3 Vern Altman. This guy's the reliever. He's got like 96 potential. Toper season, yeah, boy, Toper season. Steven Salgado, 78. Yeah, so this guy almost this Damon Tabarn, but apart from that, yeah. I don't know why I ended the clip. I need to look at these. Oh, whoopsies. League leaders. Uh, Batting average was him. I wonder where's old whatever his name was. Is this him? Jacob Garcia. Well, he's actually up to see potential. Uh, Batting 340 this season. Not as good as his last season, but and then in the NL, still hits Daniel Nah, and then Ernesto Perez ABs. Doubles Daniel Nah and Ernesto Perez. Triples Jordan Jameson, 80 speed, and Rick Kruger. Right, home runs Tony Walker. 2 seasons in a row. This guy right now is kind of looking like the best, one of the better players. Been an all-star both years, home run champion both years. Just a really good power bat, pretty much. And then Samuel Hidalgo. Same with this guy. The catcher. RBI is going to go to him, and Buddy Fitzgerald cleaned up with RBIs. Runs, Daniel Nah. Stolen base, Dwayne Penny. All right, and then Junior Zapita. Walks on base percentage, 496 for Alfonso Schneider. Slugging, OPS. So this Daniel Nah is like unreal, and it's his first season, and he was projected to go first overall in the first draft. So, gee, I forgot again that we got to do the draft, or not the draft, the postseason. What team's gonna win it this year? The Bandits. So the team that won 113 games. Here he is, right here, Jacob Garcia. So this is the free agency here. We got Mark Frazier. Might not be a bad pickup. Maybe lead off. Tommy Comstock, who's got a potential center fielder. We got Ben Aguilar still here, just rotting in free agency. He went up. He was like a 78 overall whenever he started. Now he's down to a 65. We got Juan Campos. Rico Morales. This is the first player I've ever seen to have F potential. What is your potential? I'm just going to offer this guy a contract just to see what his potential is. Because F potential is crazy. I think it's year 4. So it's played for 2 years. So yeah, this would be year 4. Let's go to like one of the Joe Randoms here. Joe Smith. No. Joe Random, that's in the MLB. You probably in the MLB. Yeah, so it's year 4. Oh, I couldn't get that guy signed. Like, he just like wouldn't sign with us, so. Oh, what? Oh, World Series MVP. He just like wouldn't sign with us. So, um, yeah, I just had to. Nah, so he's rotting free agency because he didn't sign with us. But anyways, the draft day, we're just up to that. So we have a couple of 80 plus overalls. We have 4, and Danny Hall. He's gonna be coming in. He's gonna be like the second best player in the league the moment he joins. By the end of the season, he's gonna be the best player in the league. And then also same with Ben Hall will probably also be up there. So his name, no, Ben King, not Ben Hall. Where is he? He was supposed to be on this team. Rob King. This guy. Not Ben King. Rob King. So, anyways. So this year we just skipped right over the draft. Um, but we got Clay Zinn. What a name. 6th one overall. He's not very good at hitting. He's good at pretty much everything else, so he'll be good. Potentially. We got Roger Pitts, Steven Ryan. Uh, this draft just looks like not very great. So this draft just does not look very good. Reggie Norris, Matt Morris, closer. We got a bunch. Yeah, I mean it wasn't a bad draft, but look at this guy's name, Conrad Theophanopoulos. His parents, Conrad Theophanopoulos. That might be the greatest name ever. Alright, just taking a look at the standings. The Clowns were first, but they've been really consistent. In the at least the Knights were unreal. Some of the Yellow Jackets, the Yetis, Glory were good. The Bulls, well, the Bulls broke a record. Let's take a look at their team. Why don't we? Where are they? Here they are. We got Steven Salgado. He was good. Oh, he won an MVP this year. Probably shouldn't have looked at that, but we got Joaquin Ramirez. We got Tom. Oh, they signed Tommy Comstock, and he was pretty good. The Kirsten Scadam, Eric Matsui. So this Jose Fernandez went 27-1, a 1.20 ERA, and had 239 strikeouts. All right, Tony Walker, 35 home runs again. He had 155 RBIs, which his average was down though, but the averages and stuff are going to start going down. Anyways, in the NL, yeah, and then Kevin Trimble, who was pretty good, and then probably Cy Young. I'm going to go to Steven Salgado and Jose Fernandez. Batting title, Rob King in his first year, 29 home runs. He's going to win the batting title. Then Danny Hall was right after him. What do I know his name? 86, 354, 36 home runs, 105 RBIs. And then Kevin Trimble. Reliever, Roger Polito, 51 saves. And then Ruben Ramirez was also up there. Once again, then Almer Rivera, Rookie of the Year, Jose Fernandez, and then Eric Matsui, Hank Aaron, Daniel Nah. Once again, he had 35 home runs this year. The average was way down. It's gonna start being like that. And then Rob King. So yeah, these league leaders. Rob King for batting average. Hits is gonna go Jackie Thorman. I mean, he's a 54 overall. He had the most hits in the league. Not in the league. There's three people in the NL had more than him, but he also had the most at bats in the league by like 30. And then Bert Tony and Henry Vega. So triples was Henry Vega. Home runs and was between Eric McCabe and Felipe Alicio, and then Joe Mejia. So the RBIs was Tony Walker and then Kevin Trimble. The runs Daniel Na and Joaquin Val. Stolen bases Louis Trayer 60. Um, I was just looking for if there was any like new records broken. Um, just since I started, and there was one, and it was save streak. Roger Valito, which it could still be going on. I'll check after this. Currently has a um 90 save streak. Who is next to me? Never mind. Roger Valito. What team is that on the Islanders on? No. It's like, let me just find them. Oh, is this? Oh, I thought, never mind. Luis Valito. Oh, he wasn't the glory. Oh no, it's Roger Valito, not Luis. He's already 31. But so it probably is still going right now. Um, but yeah, so he broke that record. Um, so yeah. So we're at free agency here. Um, we got Adolfo Pereira, got Henry Cabrera, just not like super great players. So yeah, there's nobody with like high potential also, but I mean, it, they wouldn't be a bad pickup, but just at this point, you got like a lot of higher overall players. So yeah, but geez, he's up to 86. So Danny Hall is like up there for best player. He's not the best player, but he's up there. Oh, you won a Gold Glove. Third. Um, all right. Well, I'll see you guys at the start of next season. Never mind this free agency. Cy Hernandez. Oh no, that's not the guy. It was a different Hernandez. Well, we got Fred Good, a pitcher. We got Robbie Cox, a pitcher. Ryan Morales. So yeah, that's free agency. I was looking at something else, I think, but yeah. All right, so here are the year 5 rosters. So the best players in the league are Alfredo Julio, Alonzo Schneider. We got uh, Rob King, Danny Hall. I'm pretty sure there's another one. Damon Tabarn. Those are like the top players in the league right now. Oh, so yeah, let's get into year 5, halfway through. So this was the draft. Looking through it. Ooh, Robert James. This guy throws four seam slash splitter curve. He should be good. Um, Christopher Manning, Patrick Wilkinson, Max Moyes, closer. Or Aussie, 69. Nice. Peter Wilkinson, Javier Mateo, Luis Nava, Esteban Gonzalez. Lower overall, though. Uh, Holy, just didn't sign anybody. And then Juan Ramirez. Uh, Antonio Magana. Alright, well, not that bad of a draft. Yeah. Alright, so looking at the standings, the Yellow Jackets were good, the Yetis were good, the Bulls were not as good as last season, but they were still good. Thunderbirds. Alright, so let's take a look at the awards. Frank Villanueva with the MVP. Buddy Fitzgerald was up there. Who's actually on New Mexico now. Um, Tony Walker also up there. I think he's been up there almost every single year. Um, Probably having his worst season yet. Um, but I mean, there's gonna be a lot of people who are gonna be having their worst seasons yet. Tony Walker's just been really good for each. Like he's a four-time All-Star. Um, but yeah, Buddy Fitzgerald, and then Wendell Williams. 38 home runs from Rick Kruger. But Wendell Williams had a 2 ERA, 286 strikeouts. Signing single to Wendell Williams and Mark Turner. Alright. Batting title Dan Lance, rookie, right? Oh no, second year. Uh, Jamal Domini and Rob King also was up there. Johnny Biggs, Jamie Marmolejo, and Tommy Comstock. We got Ricky Huerta, and then we got Damon Tabarn. And the Rookie of the Year goes to Kenneth Donnelly. And then we got Zeke Woodson. Hank Aaron is Rob King. He's won the past 2 years. And Johnny Biggs. Alright, I'm just curious. How did Danny Hall? Home runs were up, the average was way down, stolen base were way down, strikeouts were higher, walks were down, RBIs were down, triples were up, doubles were up, hits were way down. His first was probably better, but he's the best overall rated person in the league. So then it's probably Schneider, or maybe it's then it's Rob King. But league leaders, batting average, Juan Campos, Jacob Garcia. He played for 4 different teams in the span of however long. Is he back to being? Oh, that's hits. He's has a career 349 batting average. Not a home run hitter. He has a lot of RBIs because these first 2 years it was hard to not get over 100. Um, Same with walks. Stolen base, he had 48 this year. At bats, he got the most at bats though. Doubles, we got Walter Sato, and Buddy Fitzgerald. Triples, Jacob Garcia. Home runs, Rick Kruger at the most in the league. RBIs was Frank Villanueva. Runs was Jacob Garcia. Stolen bases was Henry Vega. He had 71. He does have 96 steal, but still, geez. He also had the most walks. Juan Campos. What are the top prospects? Patrick McNeil. B potential is a top prospect. Yetis have defeated the Thunderbirds in the 2028 World Series. Um, so yeah,